There we go. The play? Yeah, this is fine. Kind of wish this was a mana dork instead, but don't want to argue with a hand like this. Fetch off a Misty first and just get a Forest. That way we can fetch a Swamp with his Verdant if we need to. Probably just going to play Overgrown Tomb on tap next turn and play the Ooze. City of Brass, row. Don't like that. But if this is Dredge, then this Ooze ought to be good. Hopefully. Hopefully it buys us enough time. Also, we drew Overgrown Tomb, so we probably don't need to get another black source now. And I'd rather just have the most green mana possible for Ooze. Left one card on top. Might be a land for casting whatever they need to cast on 2, or it might be one of their 2 mana spells. Either Cathartic Reunion or the other one. Oh, they're going to double Dark Blossom Ooze. Okay. That could be worse, actually. I'm going to get Swamp here, because now I don't need to hold up excess amounts of green mana. I just want to draw. I just want to build up the board, rather, for getting this cord online. For Dredge 3, they flipped second Creeping Shell and a Silver Smote. Two Narcomoebas, and a Prize Amalgam. Yikes. If this Imp doesn't hit anything good, I think we're in an okay spot here to try to win next turn. Otherwise, we might just be dead. One chill. So I go 5. These will put me to 3. I think I'm supposed to go block here, and then just kill an Archamoeba. Keep my board as big as possible. I guess I might as well just kill both Archamoebas. Wait. Am I supposed to kill both? Hi, we're playing Magic the Gathering online. So, if you don't know what's going on, you're gonna have a hard time. Stuff. Yeah, that's a problem. Right. Kind of forgot about that one. I don't know if I could have even played around that though. I guess I could have blocked Yawgmoth Insect Token, and then do I have any outs here? I guess if I draw a Yawgmoth, I'm still okay. If I draw another Yawgmoth, but I need to keep this whole board because I need to be able to go fetch Forest, go down to 2, play Yawgmoth, play Yawgmoth, and cord for 2. I could draw a card. That means I can't fetch, though, without having to be forced to. Right? Because this puts me to these 2 creatures. This puts me to 3. That would put me to 4. And then Grist Uptick puts me to 5. Yeah, I think I have to let that go. Then draw Yawg. Or Blood Artist. Both work, I believe. Oh, or a Blooming Marsh. Yeah, that works too. Probably not. Maybe, though. Another Thrilling Discovery. The 3rd Thrilling Discovery. Oh, or a 3rd. That's fine, and they're just gonna find a chill and I'll die. And the last chill. Nope. Nope. No chill. No chill. No chill. Fuck. God damn it. Well, this top card needed to be... It won't even let me see it. Cool. I want these... I don't even know if I'm supposed to board in Necromentia. Probably. Innkeeper, Hapatra, and Evolutions can go, I guess. I don't know. I mean, this version of Dredge with like 4 main deck Dark Blast is a pain in the ass. Like, this hand's good if they don't have a Dark Blast, but I cannot keep it because it just folds immediately to 1. God, they have fucking Gemstone in their deck too. Jesus. I was hoping I'd be able to get to hardcast this Endurance. Might not be so lucky though. Yeah, I let this resolve. Yeah, because they didn't put anything into play. We missed on a green card, so I can't play this Wall of Roots because I need to Endurance them. Gross. Not liking how we're doing this game right now. Like, if their hand is nothing, then maybe we have a chance, but the fact that I'm having to just 2-4 myself to Endurance them really sucks. Dark Blast. Yep. I guess technically I was probably supposed to wait till their draw step then, right? Whatever. Nature's Claim. Interesting choice. Don't know how many Yawg decks exist that play something that you need to Nature's Claim, but okay. Okay. What am I naming here? I can name the Thug because there's already one there being. That's probably the right. Actually, I should have attacked with this first. They block here, flip Narcomoeba back on top, and then I name Thug and take both of them out. Yeah, that was a mistake. I haven't played against Dredge enough lately. It's probably the first time I played against Dredge in the past like 2 months, or like at least a month. I am still supposed to name the Thug. It's either that or Dark Blast, but I don't think I want to give them a token. I should have attacked first. I fucked that up. Where's my... Yeah, we're pretty far behind this game anyways. I don't know if we really have a good chance at it. I feel like Dark Blasting their own Thug is better here, is it not? Like, they get to dredge more and flip an Narcomoeba. I guess they get to dredge the same amount functionally, but one of the cards is guaranteed to be an Narcomoeba, which would have gotten back this Amalgam. Why didn't you cast this on instep? Okay. Do they want to shrink my thing twice? Or at least have that option, I guess? Seems pretty mediocre. So I'm just gonna sack it anyways if they do that. Is gonna Slug do anything? Not really. I guess it puts me in a better spot if I draw an Endurance. Since it ruins their draw step if they aren't able to dredge. Triad Arbor Bird. I'm gonna leave the land on tap because I haven't played a land this turn. Okay. Well, if you keep drawing lands, it just doesn't matter what I do, I guess. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, well. I drew 4 lands in a row. Don't think our decisions really mattered at that point. Somehow they've seen 0 chills, so they're probably just going to kill me here by flipping 3 of them. Oh, just 1. How lovely of them. All my options just suck. Ugh. Great way to start a league. Love that. definitely know I mulligan a lot with this, or I mulligan probably too much with this deck, so I need to calm that down a bit. Nice Swiss Spear, idiot. Another Swiss Spear. No attacks. They have no 1 mana burn spells in their hand. Wow. Just gonna pass. We can go for a kill next turn. We can evolution this Dry Arbor into a Blood Artist. I will block like this. Okay. You know, Yawgmoth has like a bunch of lines of text, but this is the first one, so like Mother's done. Okay. Durance is good at blocking stuff and being a large body. And I want Liberator as an answer to some stuff if I need it. Because you never know what they might be boarding in. I think I'm supposed to just pass here and then next turn go Innkeeper Bird. So at the very least I get 1 life out of it. And I'm not running directly into a Searing Blaze. Since next turn, what I'm probably doing anyways is just, or rather what I was doing, you know, on this next turn anyways was probably just that anyways, so. Play the bird over the ignoble. Hard cast a skewer on the Innkeeper. Yeah, you got it, buddy. I got an 8, fetch down to 7, play Grist, Ignoble Hierarch. Yeah, I think I have to take that. It means I'm dead to Boros Charm plus something, but it's really open for 2 there. I think I am gonna chump both of these. I guess there's not much difference between 7 and 5. Like, I'm dead to 2 spells regardless. But at 5 it means I can't fetch, but if I keep this Hierarch, it's the same as not fetching. I'm just gonna block the Swift Spear with the insect. Durance. I think I'm probably supposed to get Blood Artist and then down to Grist. I'm just thinking of how I'm supposed to do that. I think it's Strangleroot Evolution. Specifically evolutioning the Strangleroot. What is this? Is this a Skullcrack? It is a Skullcrack. Yikes. That's a bit worse now. I'm at 2. Now what? Now what do we do? I mean, I can gain 1 life out of pitch casting this Endurance, but that doesn't really do anything for me. I think I am supposed to still go for Blood Artist. And I guess I'm just upticking now instead. I'll pass. Like, I'm not beating them having spells, so don't play around them. Yep, we did. I don't want this. Not really. Better than Endurance? Maybe? Whatever. Sure. We're on the play there. Creature draw isn't as problematic though. I'll be back in a moment. This hand is so close. Like, if this wasn't a Dry Arbor, this hand's insane. I don't think I can keep this, though. Like, if I do, I have to lead Dry Arbor and hope they don't kill it. Feels... okay. Great start. Actually, a really good draw. Probably one of the best draws I could have had there, honestly. I will block. Is this a Searing Blaze? It is. Don't think I'm down ticking. Probably just gonna block with the Yawgmoth and then cord for... Can I cord for 0 here? Probably not. Like, make them do something by double blocking, but they're gonna want to cast spells anyways, so... Excellent use of resources, but like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? Don't exactly have very many options. Next turn I'm probably just gonna pass with all my mana up so I can cord for Scavenging Ooze. Throwing a land would be pretty good for that too. It means I can eat 2 things and be able to beat a bolt. I think I'm just gonna main phase this, so then I can just eat 2 things now while they're tapped out. Thank you. And my wall of roots. Okay. I feel alright about our spot now. They might point 2 burn spells at this thing. If they do, that's fine. It means they're not pointing them at my face. just have this grist that's kind of putting them under the pressure. Come on, oh my god. I'm only having one card in hand. I'm not too worried about playing out something because I can't die even from 2 spells here. Like even with double Boros Charm, I'm not dead. So I think I'm leaving this Eidolon alone. Borden Sanctifier? Okay. Currently they're dead on board. It's a grist. We're also just dead in the fact that, like, they block here, take 4, and they cannot cast spells now. Take 5. Yeah, this is fine. These walls will be good for this cord. What you got for me, buddy? I assume it's probably like a Bolt or a Heat or something for my thing. Savai Triumph. Interesting. Domain Zoo. It's my first instinct. They didn't fetch end step, which is weird. 4 color, at least 4 color something. Oh, it's creativity. They've played nothing but red fetches. They're playing Teferi. It's definitely a creativity deck of some kind. Probably an Archon creativity deck because they're playing Savai Triome. These walls are better than the goose. Who's one of the chords. Not too bad. A turn for us. Strangleroot was a good draw too. Persist. Yikes. Because I'm supposed to chord here. It's not like I'm gonna get to keep it anyways. I can get a wolf that I can sack. Puts me in a good spot if I draw a Yawgmoth or another tutor effect. Plus, it gives me something good to sack if I draw another Grist as well. An ending on Grist. Yep. He drew a land. Yikes. This one's slipping away. Not a chance, but they have another creativity here. We're just done for anyways, so. I'll see if there's other things other than Archons. Does not look like it. Okay. I definitely want these and these Necromentias. I want at least some more Endurances, not all of them. I think they're probably on Remand, so Eldritch Revolution is definitely not good. Hapatra and Innkeeper aren't really necessary. I think I want all the mana dorks. From a Strangleroot. I'll keep this. Pretty reactive hand, but not necessarily a bad thing. I'll lead with Thoughtseize, because it might mean we get to get something through on 3. Take your ending. Figured if I was taking a removal, that's probably what I'd be taking, so. Untap Black Source, very good. I forgot I auto yield there. It's okay. I'm just gonna get a swamp here, I think. I don't want to hurt myself too much. I mean creativity, not Archon. It's possible they boarded in something else. Yeah, like these two Sarah's emissaries. Their hand is Faithful Mending Prismari Command. They do still have 3 persists to be able to reanimate stuff, though, but we have this endurance, so that's not really much of a problem, and they are on remand. That's pretty much what I was expecting the list to be like. Is it Charm feels kind of weird. I feel like we're probably better just playing, like, anything else. Interesting. Okay. Go. Did pitch an Archon. I mean, I guess. It's handed right to me, I'll take it. They kept the other Faithful Mending in hand? Interesting. It's almost always better to be discarding it. I am going to target them. Remand. Alright, play out this dumb idiot. Feel good about this sideboard plan. Ooze might be just unnecessary. It might just be better to be an Endurance. Probably true. Since they don't have, like, body... Like, since... Endurance outsizes their bolts anyways. Ending's just harder to... for them to interact with. I'm gonna spend all the mana on it. Can do better than that. Be greedy, keep the hand like this. Never punish. Blossoming Calm. Rude. Where's Butters? Is he in the bedroom?
Probably.
He's doing fine.
Yeah, he is.
I think I have to just pass here. Because if they have a creativity, I need to be able to chord for a Dry Arbor so then I can untap and grist. Yep. Imagine if this was an Archon, how much trouble we'd be in. No, we'll do the land anyways. Oh, whoops. Definitely meant to attack there. It's fine. Persist, sure. Still gonna name creature? Still gonna name creature. Send your emissary at my grist, and then I end a turn cord for and this end of turn cord is really dangerous against this bolt, against their deck with bolts though. I don't think I can do that safely. Yeah, that was the one problem with waiting, is it plays into a remand. You don't exactly have a good way to play around it, though. At least not in that spot. It's been a while since I played against Creativity, though. Hard of it. Okay. They have another Creativity? Nope. I can only target myself with a fucking Blurrow's trigger. This one I can hurt them though. Kind of silly. I figured holding up this endurance is probably better than doing anything else with our their mana. I'm actually probably supposed to do this now, so then they can't remand me. I think if they had a remand, they probably would have held it up though. Well, don't know how I was beating that, so. Okay. Creativity into persist into creativity. Alright, let's see if we can get a better start to one of these. Rather than trying to salvage that nonsense. Not an amazing hand, but don't like mulliganing too much blindly. Being on the play means stuff like this Grist and News are probably better than they would otherwise be. Mold to 6. Thanks, Mo. Saga. Amulet. I'd like to draw land. Very much so. Guess I'll play these. I had to really think if they were floating mana or not. Haha. It's possible if they have to pact. No. Probably dead. Most likely dead. Be surprised if I wasn't. I guess it would probably mean they just didn't have a bounce land, but that's pretty unlikely. They're taking a while here, though, so makes me think they might not have it. Problem is I'm not close to killing them, so even just giving me another turn doesn't really accomplish much for me, but dropping shit. Tank, kill you. Ah, their bounce land is a Boros Garrison, so it cannot kill me, because they cannot cast a Primeval Titan. Hilaria West. Yep. Took them like 3 minutes to figure that out. Pretty sure I just have to grist down tick and kill the Azusa. I do not win here. I do not have a way to kill them currently. I'm just gonna pass. Because if we're not dead, then we might have a chance. But I'm not just dead to a single Titan. They need something else. If they already have... If they don't have another Boros Garrison or a Vesuva, then they can't give haste. Razor. I hardly know. Make sure they are able to actually kill me and don't just, like, you know, put almost kill me on the table and then die to their pacts. Right now they have 2 packs they have to pay for. So they need, you know, the mana for that and to present lethal. So... Oh, they can give both double strike, can't they? Yeah. I've used less than... I've used barely over a minute of my clock. And they've used almost 10. So bring in Thoughtseizes and Necromentions, the Forces and Liberator. Trim on Grists, Trim on Evolution, etc., etc. I'm gonna keep this. They don't really interact with our creatures, so the fact that we're missing a land drop isn't going to be that bad because we have 2 birds and a wall roots, and they don't, you know, they don't play things that interact with it, so. Zen kills them on 4, I think. Good chord for that, and then I can play Yawgmoth, evolution this into the Summoner's Pact. Killing our wall might be what gets us here, because that thing was giving us a lot. Say the Grazer, Semi-Grow Chamber, 1 unknown. Expedition map, okay. I'll pick back up Growth Chamber, crack this for Teleria West. Next turn they get another Amulet. Growth Chamber makes 4 mana. 8 mana. 7, 11. Well, I think I just fucked up. Oh, I wish I had, deck now. Have anything here? Guess I can get a Grist, kill this Dryad.
Hey Google. Hey Google. Set a timer for 25 minutes.
So if they draw a Titan, they can still cast it. They don't have enough mana to be able to go transmute into a Titan. Because their land makes them 4. Razor costs 1 down to 3, makes 4 up to 7, plus this 1 is 8, minus this 3 is 5, so they're 1 mana short. They're probably still just going to go... I assume they're probably just going to go Simic Growth Chamber, Transmute for a Pact, and then pass. If they didn't draw some way to... Second Grazer gets them there. An Azusa gets them there. Dryad doesn't. No, does Dryad get them there? Yeah, because it nets 1 mana. Because it costs 3 and will make them 4 with an extra land drop. I'm better at playing their deck than they are. Come on. I'm up 10 minutes on clock. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Would have liked to draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I could get a Yawg. What does that do for me? Not a ton, honestly. I might be better off getting... I know what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to attack with this Yawgmoth. I'm going to get the Liberator after they play Grazer. But with the Grazer trigger on the stack. Yeah, I do. But this way I get to take up their Grazer trigger. Because they'll be short mana. Now they're a mana short again, and also don't have the Grazer. It's bad if they drew another Grazer, but if they drew another Grazer, then well, fuck them. Put nothing into play, yep. Dismember. You got it. I don't have any attacks, but I have a Grist. Since this thing has reach, so it can block a bird as well. Yikes, that's like their best draw. If they're drawing a land, that is the absolute best one they could have possibly drawn, and it doesn't matter. Goodbye, Primeval Titan. I'm gonna downtick and kill this Grazer so I can start attacking them and get this game over with sooner. Send with all the things. They get to block. Oh, do not auto yield. So the best thing they can do is put a Cultivator Colossus into play, but that on its own doesn't do enough. They get another amulet. Go chamber for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, they need to draw Colossus and then also find a Dryad and a Valakut. So that's it? Nope. Interesting that it makes you choose for this, but doesn't make you choose for a legend rule. Interesting. Yeah, sacking the untapped one because it makes them 1 more mana to keep the other one. Makes sense. They've got a lot of mana, but don't know if they have anything to do with it. They're also at 1, so. Okay, yeah, they just concede. I want this over a Strangle Root. Or no. Over a Goose. Yeah. We're also down to 7 minutes into game 3, so I'm gonna keep this. Because I have Force of Vigor and Necromentia. And a Manadork. Like, this hand has incredibly high upside to it. Like, drawing a land is insane. Name's Dryad. You got it. Another Ignoble isn't the worst thing I could be drawing. Yikes. Okay. No, just letting it go. Okay. Land, please. It's actually not bad. Fire Spout. Each creature with flying effort does what to cast it. Okay. Yeah, I just take the. I think I have to take Fire Spout, but I've got this Force of Vigor to ruin their other shit. Because if they draw a red source, I just like get bodied by that. I think I'm supposed to upkeep this. Hey, Gabby. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. "10 whole months. 10 whole moths." They did draw the bounce land. Thanks. This gives them a zombie, but that's not really that important. They have 2 They boarded in another They boarded back in another Colossus. I'm pretty sure they only had 1 last game. All good. Appreciate you, regardless. Beast. I drew Dismember. That's not very nice. Might die to some mediocre beatdown if we don't draw some lands, though. That's like the best thing I could have drawn. Because that just stonewalls these things and is a Manadork. It's like exactly what we wanted. Ugh. I cannot effectively block now with this Wall of Roots. Because now they can just pump whatever I block with the Wall of Roots, and they'll get to something. I'm just going to take the hit. Because they have the Dryad to be able to make white mana with this. They should have activated it. I don't know why they didn't. Just need 1 land. Just one land. Taking this hit. Probably the last one I'm taking. Well, it is the last one I'm taking because I need to do something or die. Another Dryad. Okay. Land, please. Noble Hierarch. I have to jump with this Wall of Roots now, or with the Blood Artist. I have to jump with something, because any two things getting through kills me now. Fuck. I think it's probably supposed to be a Blood Artist. Like, I think I'm supposed to go Yawgmoth and Blood Artist blocking two things. At least this doesn't put me on not being able to activate Yawgmoth. Because you have the creatures dying, which is going to gain us some life. That's really good if we can draw a green card in the top two cards of our deck. It's going to be a stabilizing at one kind of game. Pretty surprising to see, but not unquestioned. Okay, so I have to have it right now. Okay, I'll make a green. Select this, target this. That's a green card. Okay, I think we got there. I think we're safe now. Not going to sack here because I'd rather draw into something that would allow me to draw something to do more. Because we only get one, activation out of this Yawgmoth right now, as is. Zeusa, yep. They attack, I'm double blocking. %. Because this will grow both of my young wolves, and I'll be able to start, you know, going on the offensive. Yeah, send with both of these. And we have him dead next turn. Shrink this. Black, black. Discard this. Counters on these three. Stabilize at one. Jesus. That was close, though. Hugo. Sounds good. Yeah, no problem. I enjoy playing the deck, so. Rhinos. First is a good draw, though. Also, the fact that we were on the play and they didn't kill our Ignoble Hierarch is a good sign for us. This might be a fire to kill off both of these now. Yep. I had a match the other day where scavenging, like against Rhinos, where scavenging use basically ended up taking over the game. Might see that happen again. I assume this is just going to be a... yeah. Jesus. Take out a Rhino. Am I playing this Yawgmoth? I don't think I am. I think I'm just passing. I think I'm just playing this tapped, and I'm gonna main phase eat stuff. So then it can't get burnt. Like, it can still get bounced or iced, but this means they can't use damage-based removal on it, which is most of what they have. Otawara. Well, that's just rude. Yep. Not an amazing spot, but we're not just dead either. So, take from that what you will. They didn't get an untapped land, so they don't have a Fury. Just the Rhino. I will take 4. Yeah, this matchup is tough. Certainly made better when opponents are competent at playing it. What do we do here? I think I'm supposed to start shrinking rhinos and then proliferating to shrink them more. And I can proliferate, or no, I cannot proliferate onto a suspended thing because it's not a permanent or player. In case somebody was thinking of asking that. Or wondering why I didn't do that when I eventually end up going to proliferate. What are they waiting on? It's a good draw. Sealed. Yield to my stuffs. I'll go to the shardless with this one because it'll kill it. Play ooze. Play ignoble. Now I have the ability to go eat one of my things in my graveyard with the ooze, and then proliferate, and then shrink all their shit and grow my shit. Okay, I feel alright about our spot here. Especially with them not having something on end step. Because they didn't have anything there. I'm actually just gonna do this now. Throw my ooze. No attacks. Good sign, good sign. I guess rather than spending my treasure to proliferate, I'll just eat with use again. So go black off of this. Shrink this Yawgmoth. This rhino. Verdant. I think I want all my mana. Oops, not that. I want to discard this bird. Okay, looks like their hand was probably just 2 lands, or like a land and something else that didn't matter. Like maybe like a fire ice. Fire ice doesn't really do much here. So they're just fine picking her up. Okay, I want these thought seizes, these necromentias, this crime punishment. Evolution is real bad against force negation. Innkeeper and Hapatra and are okay. What do I not want? I want to be better against them boarding in endurances. So I probably want to... I don't need the endurance myself. So I probably just cut one of each of the undying creatures. Keep my mana dorks to be able to like turn to one of these things. Of all the combo cards, especially because Hapatra plays around Graveyard Hate. And Crime Punishment just good at doing some cleanup jobs. Yeah, I could shave a grist, yeah. Probably worth shaving a grist over this strangle root, maybe. Or the endurance. Like keeping one endurance in my main deck just to have a way to block the flying idiots or something. Or bring in Liberator if we need to answer Blood Moon. I don't really care about Blood Moon that much, though. I don't know. When we're only on 3 grists, I think I'm fine leaving all 4 of them in. Or all 3 of them in. Yeah, it's pretty... Like, against the decks with a lot of removal that have that are good at answering those cards, or where trying to combo them just isn't, you know, what you're trying to do against them. Am I keeping this? I don't think so. Should have kept the 7. Never mind. Never punished. I guess I took the Thought Seize because I don't have a time to cast it. So if they don't have an answer to this Ignoble 1/1 again, we're going to get to Necro them on 2. If they don't have a force. Probably have something though. Yeah, looks like a dead gone. That's a dead Ignoble Hierarch. That's for damn sure. I find a lot of time the best thing that Hapatra's good at is just sidestepping Graveyard Hate really well. Yeah, that's kind of why I like to usually keep both of them in. If I'm keeping one, I'm probably keeping the other kind of thing. I do like that Hapatra also lets you combo with less resources. Took out all their forces. They have the full 4 endurances, 4 furies, 3 dead gone. One Otawara, 2 Bone Crusher. And 3 Subtlety. We've got this Crime Punishment to clean up Rhinos. They might... No, there's no way they're going to pitch cast this Fury here. They're going to hard cast it next turn. Have to take 8 here, unfortunately. Ooh. I could cast this and name Fury, but then I go to But then I go to 2. It puts me dead to Fire Ice. Probably not right. God, if we draw a land before that, not casting, they're not casting the Fury. Oh my god, we're gonna make them real sad about that. Oh, is this a subtlety? Sure. I think I'm supposed to put this on top. Because I just need to draw mana sources, and that's a good mana source. Ugh. Yeah, okay. That's good enough for me. I like how Hapatra with Innkeeper allows us to take out their board. Well, Hapatra in general allows us to, you know, do a good job at taking out our opponent's board. Because if they're able to resolve like 2 footfalls, we could be in trouble otherwise. But this is a very good job at cleaning that up if we have, you know, some way to mitigate the paying life with Yawg. Not keeping that. Don't like it. I think I'm keeping this and shipping the swamp. Yeah. Oh, fucking gemstone. God damn it. What do you want, Butters? What are you up to, buddy? What you want, buddy? For you. The swamp's fine. Don't be a baby. I'm just gonna pass here. They didn't have a Cascader. Wow. That's very surprising. They might pitch cast a Fury to kill my Yawg. Nope. They might have an Endurance, I guess. Alright, Lords. I feel like their hand has to be like at least 1 Endurance. And like there's no way they have a Subtlety. Because they would have cast that. On the Yawg. Butters is in fact a Mind Goblin. That is accurate. Subtlety. I think I'm doing this now. Because if they have an Endurance, I want to make them pitch cast it. I don't have an Endurance. Plus I just want to draw, in case I'm drawing a land. I want to actually find a land. I want to draw a couple times. Not too many though, because I don't want to like you know, just be in a spot where I die if I... I think I can just bottom this Apatra now, though. Bomb this Apatra, Shocking Overgrown Tomb, play Yawgmoth, and then I just get to... Yeah. Now I have them dead to a Chord. Or they're dead to Chord if I draw it before drawing Blood Artist. Every time. Hardcast Fury. Killing Yaga, I presume? Yes. How much mana do I have next turn? I think I have enough mana to do everything, right? Because I can go Thoughtseize, Yawg, get a Swamp. Yeah, we should be fine. Well, none of these cards matter. Nice. The classic hand of force no blue card and all the other shit. Yeah, it looks like they brought back in the forces after seeing the Necromenches and Thoughtseizes in game 2. Because most of our ways to interact with them are things that can be forced, so... On the play. Kahira. Blue-white control. Don't really like this hand of Eldritch Evolutions against blue-white. Or, you know, some elementals thing. This I'm more okay with. It's still not amazing, but I don't want to go to 5. I think going to 5 is probably worse than keeping this. Why Rafine's Tower? Wonder if they're actually playing any black cards. I will be eaten up with my shitter creatures. Oh, they're playing Tainted Indulgence. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna pass here and make them counter this chord so then I can untap and draw a land for Yawg. Oh, it really is. It's so much fun. If this chord resolves, I'll just get a grist. I doubt it, though. Got another counterspell? Nope. Concede. Love it. Love it. Alright, definitely don't want evolutions against them. Definitely want these thought seizes. Probably want some endurances. I don't think I want Phyrexian Crusader because they might have black-based removal or just like more ways to deal with this than otherwise. We already saw a Shark Typhoon, so Crusader isn't, you know, the same kind of slam dunk it is against other kinds of control decks. I think I'm going to bring in one Necromentia for naming probably... Oh, actually, I don't want that. I want one Liberator. For naming Supreme Verdict. Unlander. Immel to 6. I'm going to keep it. Beating your opponent down with Young Wolves and Strangleroot Geist is my favorite part of this deck. She's like, well, I don't want to kill that. It's just going to come back. It sure is. It sure is. Yeah, that's another reason I'm not as big on Crusader against Blue-White. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Strangleroot is very good. And it's been good, you know, for quite a while. It's been a reasonable card. They don't have a second land. Also, of course, never punished. Something always had it. Play this Liberator because if they're not going to cast a spell, then this thing's just going to be a 3/3. I'll get to start beating them in the face with it. It's still worth a couple bucks too. For you. Play Yawgmoth. Okay, go. I do have a place of the F&M promo Geists. The versions of stuff I have for my, you know, Yawg paper are quite nice, if I do have to say so. The art is Erica Yang. Alright, counter my Quarter Felling. Or don't. Dress down, sure. Still going to get a Yawgmoth. What you got in that grip of yours? Dress down, counterspell, 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 Archmage's Charm. And the land that they drew off this dress down in the end step. I'm going to take your... I'm going to take the dress down, actually, because it's the only thing they can actually cast that does something. because like they're just gonna die to me beating them down with creatures. And the dress down gives them an extra draw at finding something. Yeah, I've got those Strangle Roots. I have the Extended Art Grists as well. I have the original Ravnica Chords. So far I've got 2 Extended Art Endurances. Old Border Foil, Ignobles, etc., etc. This hand's fine. Double Wall's good for casting this chord. Lead with the Verdant so then they don't know that we're just not... So they don't necessarily know what we're up to. This is Murktide, Rhinos again, Living End with no Cycler. It was Living End, okay. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this. Endurance. Yeah, one Goose has been quite good. It like helps against burn like a lot more than you would think just a single Goose would. You know, makes you better against Renin 6 when you're on the draw. Yeah, I really liked like the suite of mana dorks in the deck right now of being at least what I'm playing of 4 Ignoble, 2 Bird, 1 Goose. Well, if they don't have it, I'm in a very good spot. They definitely have it. They don't have it. Oh my god. What in the goddamn... Okay. That is indeed a shark. Thank you, Gabby. Yawgmoth. I start shrinking these walls, so if they don't go for it on my turn, I like him. He's very nice. If they go for it main phase, that means I can at least get one of these walls back. One of these walls back. But if they wait for my turn to try to like take my card with the grief, good to know for me. They have currently gone through 2 Living Ends. One's in their graveyard, one's in exile. There. Now my walls can die when they want to. No, you may not. But they've never found a Cascader. That's... Or they drew the third living end. Pretty bad for them. Alright, I want these Force Vigors, I want these Necromenches, I want 2 Thought Seizes, and I want this Liberator and these Endurances. Evolution can go, trim a Yawgmoth, trim a Cord, a Grist, Innkeeper, Hapatra. I guess I don't need a Liberator if I have the Forces. Then I'll trim 1 Mandork, or 1, Force of Vigor for, Leyline of Sanctity and Leyline of the Void, because they typically sideboard one or both of them. And if they have Leyline of Sanctity, it means we can't interact with them with, you know, the things that we're trying to interact with them with, Necromentia, Thoughtseize, and Endurance. And obviously, Leyline of the Void is just good against us, so... Don't think I'm keeping this one. Risky is an understatement. That hand is not just risky, it's bad. I'm going to keep this and get rid of... I think I'm getting rid of the Seiju. And I'm just going to hold this Yawgmoth to pitch for force if I need to. But I can play Messenger on 2 off the bird. And of course, I keep a hand where I have this force and they don't have... Yeah, it's, you know, it's... Yeah, that's fair. And you're already doing a good job of playing around force negation anyways. Yeah, we have 1 messenger in our deck. Not just because of that. I'm probably not even going to play that one in the deck. Because it just looks so off compared to the rest of the deck. I should have had the bird. Doesn't matter. Put all my things on the table, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Another Waker. Oh, nice. You might have. You might have. Or I might have just seen somebody else on Twitter posting one. Two Wakers, a Grief, and a Curator. That's beatable. Especially with them at 9. Like, if you draw, like, a Grist... Apparently. All going at face. 7, 10, 16. 14, 16. So they could have a violent outburst. They could have... I think I'm probably supposed to go like this. Middle 3. Damn. Endurance. Yeah, we're not winning this one. That's fine though. Get some information out of their lack of spells in their hand. Okay. Like, we weren't dead on board until we cast the Thoughtseize, but we're not winning from here anyways. Like, we have to, you know, double chump and then go to 2, and they're still a 9, so. Oh, yeah. Too late. 1 force, 1 liberator. Gives the ability to tutor for the outs if we need to. That really, yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna keep this, I think. I have to take 3 off this Verdant because I want to cast this Messenger on 2 probably, or go Bird plus Liberator. Jesus. You good, bud? Yeah, because I drew the land, I'm going to play the Messenger. Because I can still Yawg next turn. They keep a 1-lander? Damn. Tilt. Why are they main phasing all their cycling? Attack first. No subtlety, please. Please. So, I think I have to bottom this too, which is the worst part about it. Because if they living end here, like, I can't afford to be drawing that and not a real spell. Plans to hopefully have them be dead to this Messenger. That's a good draw. They missed their land. What's my best odds of this game? No, it doesn't, because I have to attack. Because I only have 4. I'm 1 short of that. Yeah. I think I'm supposed to go bird, attack with messenger for 5. So this way they can't fetch shock or they die. Like if they have to fetch shock to living in, they die. Or if they wait to do it on my turn. Wow. Okay. Did not expect to win this one, honestly. That was surprising. Didn't expect to get there. They just whiffed real hard for turn too long. Alright. Trophy time, maybe? Potentially. Against Doomwake. Is he live? Oh, fuck. Doesn't look like it. Gigantha. This is probably the food deck. Can't keep the one-lander anyways. Is this keepable? Barely. I think I'm keeping this and shipping the messenger. Because I don't want to go to 5. Yep, it is food. It's a spell bomb and a bauble. You got it. What you see up there? The wolf. The youngest of wolves. Hopefully we draw a land. If we don't draw a land, turn is probably going to be Wall of Roots, Young Wolf, and then pass, and on their turn, cord for a Dryad Arbor. Yeah, Doomwake's not streaming. He's probably busy. Another Wall of Roots. I don't think that deck's that bad. I think that deck's pretty good, honestly. But it doesn't interact terribly well, so it's not great in this matchup for them. 3-mana Manufactor. You got it. Dryad Arbor. Just a land that I definitely had the whole time. No, the companion is a Gigantha. Roots. Yager. I'm just going to do this now. There is a single Steam Vents in the deck, and also a canning manufacturer can make treasures, so. So he's going to be fine. Yep. Getting no value out of that. What's the worst that could happen here? Yeah, Demonic Tears played this a bit. Spike's been playing this a bit. Spike's the one that made the list, so. I also bought into most of the cards for it, because I was basically only missing... Like, the only money card I'm missing now is, like, time sieves are kind of expensive. Manufacturers are, like, $10, and, ledger shutters are, like, $10-15, roughly. Like, once they stabilize in price and are possibly found, I assume that's what they'll stick to. It's $15, roughly. I'm gonna say no, just so then you're not tempted to try and do that ever. Unearth Manufacturer. Yep. Dear God. Okay. There's nothing I can do about this. It's from Nicopena. Terrible. Make nine game objects. Is your last card a time sieve? It is not. Okay. I feel okay now, knowing that I'm not getting sieved. Sieved? Sieved. Sieved? Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Sage you, huh? Not dead here because I'm at 10, he's at 12. We're a mana short of being able to cord for coming to kill. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go kill the manufacturer, sage you this manufacturer, and then pass. And then on his turn we can find Innkeeper. Or no, we're a mana short of that. Still a mana short of that. Why do I think I could find Innkeeper here? I was thinking of it because if I drew into a 1-drop and cast it. Just gonna pass. Needs to draw an Asmar, though. Stop it. Fuck. Could draw cards until I find the main deck endurance, or try to. Only get 8 cards. Odds 41. 8-1. 20%. So 20% to draw into it. I had to let this happen. So I haven't done just attacks now, so has to do something. Asmarano, Marika, Dice, and Nikolakar. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Three, 4, 5. If he doesn't block, he dies. I think I was supposed to respond to the Asmo, but I was supposed to respond to the Asmo by targeting my messenger with the Yawgmoth. He's digging. Did you find another Asmo? I don't think that's good enough, though. I don't think another Asmo does it. Does it? It keeps them alive? Did not play that very well, but it didn't really matter. Don't think I'm bringing these Necromenches. I think I just want the Endurances. I don't think I want Thoughtseize. For the most part, we're pretty good against what his deck's trying to do. Cut these evolutions because I don't want to be too reliant on having a bunch of creatures in play, because he's probably going to have various ways to answer that. I don't think 4 Endurance is necessary. 3 is probably fine. And we can just cut a Yawgmoth because it's the worst card in the deck most of the time. Log into 6. I'll keep this. The book. I'm gonna play the Besage because getting this bird down is better. I have the Daredevil too. Nice, nice. Do they have an Asmo to go with it? Just like an Emery. Hopefully it's just an Emery. Pithing Needle. Okay, that's fine. That's manageable. Yawgmoth, Tran, Physician. Makes sense. No Asthma, though. And nothing to play on 1 mana. I'm going to play the Liberator, I think. I could just play both my Young Wolves. Then next turn I can Liberator. What's he probably doing with his turn? Probably has like a Ledger Shredder. I kind of don't want to play the Liberator when I don't have the ability to activate it, because it might get removed. And we don't have a ton of things to answer a Needle. Like, you know, we've got a few. Oh, he's going to unearth this. We might die to combo here. It's your last card. Civ. It's not. Okay. Spell bomb. Okay. So last card's just the Daredevil. Liberator. I hardly know her. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get a Yawgmoth, but I'm not going to be able to do anything with it until after I already... I'm just going to pass. Don't have any good attacks, so... But he's kind of on nothing, so... Like, he just has a Daredevil. Obviously, has some draws that are very scary, but... One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Plus the 1 to activate a Liberator. Oh, I could have done this here. Yeah, I should have done that. I could Cord, and then with Cord on the stack, Liberator, pop the Needle. This currently hasn't cast any spells though, so this Liberator is just gonna flip. just gonna grab the Yawgmoth and untap, because I'm just gonna untap this Liberator and get to potentially pop 2 things. Because they did not cast a spell. I'm going to target the Spell Bomb, make him take action on it, then pop the Needle, and then start drawing cards. Got him. Matchup does not seem very good for that deck. From, like, I've played both sides of this now, and it does not feel great for the food deck. Yawgmoth's just so good at interacting with you. And, like, Asmo can't kill Yawgmoth, which is huge. I think if Asmo could kill Yawgmoth, it would feel a lot more even. But it's super, super lopsided, I think, when you can't. Because essentially we're both trying to be combo decks, and I'm just as good at interacting with his stuff as he is with mine, but I have a bunch of tutors to find my combo pieces and he doesn't. So it just ends up being a lot more one-sided. Sweet. I'm gonna keep going. I don't think so, because I want to relax this evening. But yeah, deck feels great. I don't know how I feel about Crusaders still. I mean, I've shown that we don't need Chalice of the Void to beat the Cascade decks, so maybe it's just the fact that, you know, you have a slot, you might as well use it for a matchup that's not great, that, you know, you can struggle with, like 4-color control. You can't even see this stuff. Anyways, I'm going to send y'all over to somebody who is playing Modern. Is anyone playing Modern? I don't think anybody is playing Modern. Most of the people I rate aren't on yet, because I'm on much earlier in the afternoon than I normally would be. Let's read Jarvis. Quality Legacy stream. Looks like he's playing. Looks like he's playing a Red Prison right now. It's interesting. Anyways, thanks all for hanging out. I'll see you later. Have a nice rest of your evening.